Alright, you are witnessing my very first attempt at practicing narration/voiceover. Obviously, I've been doing YouTube videos for a while, but I've never done a sort of thing where I just read from a page of a script or a story, in this case, like a fanfiction. And I would like to develop my ability to actually read fanfiction or something like that. Not even specifically fanfiction, just any sort of script in general. And so here's my first attempt at attempting to read something. I made a lot of errors, and I had to edit all the errors out. But here's what I got so far. I'm uploading this to ask for your advice, if anybody has any constructive criticism, and also to hold myself accountable for all my mistakes so you guys can point them out. So hope you enjoy, and please, if you have any advice of how I can improve, I'm definitely open ears. So here we go. The next day, I was whistling one of Velvet Remedy's songs as I walked down the halls towards her room. Her pip-buck was hovering along beside me in a field of magical levitation, freshly padded with the best lining I could find, looking shiny and new. I was tired from a long night of work, but in high spirits. Velvet Remedy was going to be so happy with my work. Turning the corner, I was startled out of my reverie by the mass of ponies gathered outside Velvet Remedy's room. Damn, I was going to have to battle my way through the hoofprint seekers and paparazzi. Levitating the pip-buck higher, I started to shove my way through the crowd. She's gone! How could she leave? The hushed voices and panic whinnies around me grew alarmingly. Why would she abandon us? Gone? Velvet Remedy was gone? And then the words that stopped me cold. I didn't think the stable door could even open. She was gone outside? Don't worry, every pony, boomed the voice of the overmare from somewhere in the crowd. I have the tag of each and every pony in the stable. I will personally send out a rescue party. We'll have our Velvet back by the end of the day. Worry not. I felt I was drowning in cold, wet cement. My gaze slowly moved up towards the pip-buck floating above me. I lowered my head, slowly trying to back out of the crowd, curling the floating pip-buck close. When the overmare brought up Velvet Remedy's tag, it would lead every pony not to Velvet, but to her pip-buck, sitting in the maintenance. With a thump, I backed into some pony, startling me enough that the levitation field evaporated into a poof and the clean and shiny pip-buck clattered to the floor. Turning, I found myself eye to eye with the overmare. She didn't speak, her gaze turning to the pip-buck on the ground. Velvet Remedy's initials and cutie mark clearly visible. What is this? The overmare spoke slowly, dangerously. All eyes turned to me. I could feel every pair of eyes. Nobody spoke. The silence bore down like a lead blanket. My mouth went dry. I couldn't find my voice. I didn't need to. I could feel the wave of loathing. Dozens of Velvet Remedy fan ponies, and I was the pony holding the reason why her idol was lost to them. The overmare's voice was low and surprisingly gentle. Take it to your room, swiftly. She didn't need to tell me twice.